Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you some more 2v2 Summer Cup action. On the left hand side we've got Vodka company with Soviets who's got guard motor, combined arms and mechanized support. Nicko, also Soviets, locked into armored support. On the right hand side it's Elpern with Aussie who's got blitzkrieg, fortified armor and encirclement, and André with OKW who's got elite armored, Spec Ops and Grand Offensive. The map is Vaux Farmlands rework, so a few changes. We saw, last time I cast this, no negative cover. A few fences have been opened up here and there. This building's been removed, so handful of changes. And efforts to make it more balanced. But yeah, this is a match from the Swiss still. Just parked up over here. Pyro's watching from the side. Few small trades, nothing too decisive yet. And here comes André pushing in the 3 units. Vodka company bring up his support, trying to also those Sternpires first off. The combat engineers were shooting at the Volksgrenadiers for a while though, and missing some damage. Not ideal for him. He does force the Sternpires to retreat, but 2 squads of his own. People got in here just before the decap. Looks like it's going to be able to win the fight. He's trying to circle round, but not working. Oh, but here comes an M3. I think this is the first time we've seen tier 1 in any of these tournament games. Looking for the kill here. And he's getting the best of both worlds here, Nicko. The front gun shooting at this, the rear gun shooting at this. Gets the Kubel kill. It is a reasonably large map, Vaux Farmlands, so plenty of room for this M3 to do damage. It's off to a great start there. Oh boy, but combat engineers died during all this in the middle of the map. That's really bad for Nicko. Does still have actually a second squad, so he can at least repair that M3. Go for a double combat engineer. Start. Put the flamer in there, but by the time he's got that online, probably going to see some Fausts from the Axis. Sandbagging up while capping. Oh, look at this map control right now for the Axis, looking really good for them on the bottom side. He's outnumbered here, they're fighting their best. Maybe if they've hit one, that to the last man buff, they could have held on there a bit better. Grenade in. Yeah, pretty good dodge overall. Took a little bit of damage. Now the flame is coming down. This machine gun on the bottom side is not safe. He's pulling it backwards all the way up here not long ago. He's going on an expedition to try find it with this M3. Did get spotted, I think, by the Grenadiers on its way past. It's like he knew exactly where it was. Just drove straight at it. Capstan squad coming up though.
enemy is attempting
3 penals. But he's not playing against the OKW player on his side. You know, they've kind of swapped things around. And here comes 222. It's a fast one. We do have radio inset for Nicko, so he knows that 222 is here. M3's going to have to be careful. How does he see that there? Really? It's in sight? Surprised. Tried to stay right on the edge. Unlucky for Nicko. 4 green is all ready for Elpern, by the way. Alongside machine gun and 222, so that's a lot of troops early on. Maybe this trading, he hasn't suffered much bleed so far. Sandbags interrupted there. 222 on the warpath. 381 is on the top side, took a Faust, but does not know there's a lot of follow through there. Oh, Zis missing its shot. A little bit unlucky.
AT grenades now available to all conscripts. Conscripts, now you can use Molotovs to burn those bastards.
Oh, there go the penals. Rifle nade into the retreats. Off target, a little bit too late.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Neither of the Soviet players has got their tech up yet. Oh, there we go. Nicko started it now. Oh, he's going to take another Faust here. There's another squad waiting around the corner. Could this be the end of the M3? Oh, mine, no. Actually, I didn't see that. So it's down one of the squads. Maybe he needs to jump the flamer out to try and prevent the chase. Snare out on the 222 so that can't get involved. Another mine. Oh, and that squad dies? Wow, there was a nasty volley. Just trying to see if maybe this conscript would be able to wipe them on retreat, but no. Just died anyway. This could be the end of Vodka Company's conscript though. A little bit late getting out of there. No. The conscripts, a couple of them here waiting on the edge. Trying to get around the side. No STG's upgrading on this squad. They jump into the building. Do have 2 windows out of there. Now they have Molotov, so this is looking really dangerous for André on the top side right now. M3's coming back in, T70's in the build. Oh, this could be disastrous. André could be about to lose a lot of stuff. M3's more focused on getting the stern piles though, so the rest of them are able to get away. I thought maybe you could like just blitz forwards, maybe with a speed boost. Might get the machine gun though. This is a very long chase and he's doing a bit of blocking on it as well, interrupting the pathfinding. Yep. MG down as well. That is really, really, really bad for the Axis. Big, big losses for André. See, Elpern kind of wants to go up there with the 222, but decides it's too risky. Fight against this combat engineer in the building instead. I mean, still the map control for the Axis is very, very good. What was this M3 thinking? If he's trying to bait. T70 comes in. Elpern loses his machine gun, no retreat. Oh, this is some sloppy stuff. And here comes the T70. And the pack's only just coming out of base now. T70 not chasing though, just going to guard the machine gun. Looking really bad for the Axis. Wow.
Manufacturing capability
But,
has been
yeah, well,
increased.
in terms of army at least. Have a look at the KDs. Yeah, Nicko's got a good one. So many squad wipes against the Axis, so Andre down to 14 population. Tries to get on this. Oh, machine gun. Doesn't quite get there, but might be able to reclaim it. 2 STGs. Has to tear this down. T-70 doing some pushing, though, interrupting the fighting. And a huge Zis barrage blobbers the Vaux screen is. They have to get out of there. In fact, they're a little bit late retreating. The T-70 doesn't chase, though. Pack is nearby. Here it comes, but Pack misses. Unfortunate, hits the wall. But the penals are flooding forwards. Pack has to get out of there. There's just enough time to make it work. Comes into a really good angle as well, like shooting in this gap. T-70's coming back in. Looking for the Pack here. Pack's going to set up. This time it lands.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Kitten was there for some backup as well, so it was looking good for the Axis.
HMG crew is ready.
2 machine guns in the position of Vodka Company. Didn't pay for either of them. On the bottom side. Whose mine was that? Stu Elpern's, right? Pack's here. Green blob's here. Nicko getting out. This is an ambitious machine gun setup from Vodka Company. Might be giving this one back to the Axis team. Maybe he's trying to multitask. He was fighting in the middle as well, but that was a sloppy machine gun setup for sure. So now Elpern's got the MG34. T-70s though. Wasn't Andre some problems. Doesn't quite get a shot in there. Does get the Faust off though. Feels like the 222's been really active. I'm surprised it's not Vet 3 already. Constantly firing since it came out. 3 trying for a quick decrew. Doesn't get it. Dead. Might lose the squad now. 3 models die in the vehicle explosion. 222. Oh, not going to chase all the way. Maybe worried about that Zis. Okay. Zis is on the top side though. Not really near the action. Could have gone for it, but Elpern playing it safe.
Supply sector under attack.
Okay, P4 in the build for Elpern. I mean, it just shows how fast and how good the map control of the Axis has been. He's able to push one of those out this early after building a 222. Attack round sweeping off the mine. The penals are heading to the bottom.
We have a new Panzer IV. Yes, comrade. Panzer
That's
IV
the
ready.
P4 for Elpern. Radio heard that one though. And I didn't actually notice, but Nicko has recently picked up a 4th penal squad. That's usually too many.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
Usually it stacks up to too much manpower bleed. Has got his tech up now though, and you know you do get a manpower discount on penals, one of the final patches.
Panzer IV is ready for battle.
Got a reinforced cost discount. Tech as well as conscripts. You don't need to upgrade the penals for it. And we've actually got a fuel cache coming in. Nicko. T-70 coming in. Getting right on top of this. Now the T-70's attacking. But there's that P4, and that's Andre's P4 in fact. See you later, T-70. Wow, Andre's P4. Surprise factor in that fight. wiped there as well. Oh wow, this is looking really good for the Axis all of a sudden. Right into the Zis though. It's 2 big hits while he's marked. Before coming in from the side though. Oh, this is looking really, really bad for Vodka Company. He's got second Zis though. 2 skates out of there. Oh, and the conscript gets wiped. Wow, that's bad luck for Vodka Company. This 222's on fire this game. And a mine over here. Andre loses the Vaux screens. Unfortunate for him. So Nicko trying to get some flanks happening down the bottom side. Oh, just got suppressed. Just enough of a burst there. Pushing up here, looking for the pack kill. Man, Nicko's army looking really weak at the moment. Gonna drop in the loiter to try and buy some space for the allies. Solid hits. Do have the 222 and 1 pintle to try to shoot these planes down. His army also looking quite weak. Suffered a lot of casualties. Wow. Crazy RNG. Planes don't get a chance to come in for a second pass. That 222's doing major work. Got both of them. This is dangerous times for Andre's everything, actually. His P4 getting slammed as well. That seemed very avoidable for Vodka Company. Probably shouldn't have lost his comm engineer there. He's not feeling confident enough to go for the combat engineer. I mean, to go for the kill on that. I think he probably could have killed that Raketten. Alright. Comes the P4. Maximum damage. Trying to prevent the decap, but not able to do so. Andre's P4. Maybe hoping his teammate, his Pyros, can repair him, but not going to happen. And this has left an opportunity for the Allied team. They've got double T-34-85s hitting right now. And they're looking to do some damage. Ooh! Still only 1 AT gun each on the Axis side, but Andre immediately starts the second one after seeing these T-34s. And Elpern's packs in just such a good position here. 222 with a long-range vision, spotting. Really nice position for Elpern. Going for infantry support gun now, Andre. That's interesting. Maybe want some smoke through the middle. And let's try some different angles now. Beano's getting cut down though, out in the open with no cover. Oh, P4 hits from the bottom, and the T-70's dead. I think that was the pack killing it off there. Must have been absolute max range. A little bit unlucky there for Vodka Company. Nicko's got his loiter going again. Trying to make some action happen. Okay, knocks out the Obers with a big T-34 hit. Does this pull quite far back though? I don't think they need to go that far back for Vodka Company. Maybe could have got a few more shots on. It's really sad to lose your T-70. They do offer a lot of value with that recon mode in the late game. And just for flank control as well. Try and push up with these double zis, but Grenadiers behind the wall, laser beaming down. Can't push in there. T-34. Heading down to the bottom. Allies are quite far behind on VPs at this stage. Oh boys, blitzing, but he's getting stuck behind his packs. Bit of a traffic jam here for Elpern. Okay, was it Nicko going for a side tick? He's built his Zis himself now. Interesting. T-34 still down the bottom. For blitzing in, looking for some crush action. Oh, late retreat for Nicko. There's the Katyusha as well. Not hitting too much. The pack out the back did get decrewed. I guess that's what the penals were trying to shoot at. And all the penals survived, so there's a lot of reinforced problems, but just didn't lose anything. Quite a lot of bleed put onto these Grenadiers now by the T-34s. This could be a problem. Oh, but a bounce from Elpern's P4. And that fresh Zis is up there. The pack missed to eat on top of all that. Arm Panther now for Andre. Elpern's still holding his commander. I believe there is some Commander Terminator rules in this tournament, so he doesn't need to use one. Why bother? So, you know, some Panzer Tactician smoke will go quite a long way, I think. In these fights. It'd be hard to, like, react. Like locking your commander and then hit smoke in time for it to be relevant, you know? It's kind of one of those abilities you just press in a fight. No extra steps delaying it. But the Allies starting to get a bit of a tank blob rolling. They got another T-34 for Nicko. Typically a pretty good map for mediums because it's so wide. Yeah, mobility is very effective compared to heavies. So I wouldn't really expect to see an IS-2. He's done a really good job locking down the top side, but E4's found an opportunity. Come do something about it. Definitely worth crushing a sandbag as well, so that next time it's not so easy for Vodka Company. Arm Panther has munitions, hasn't used flare, that I've noticed at least. 222 vision can see, maybe. He's just pushing up here. Before getting really lucky though, missing a bounce. Comes the Katyusha. Is that onto this Raketin? It is. That's scattered though, barely anything. Wow. A lot of bleed for both teams overall. Oh, big damage. Coordinated fire from the Command Panther. He's chasing in, looking for the kill. Oh, but he misses. Oh, it's sad for Andre. Good activation of this, though. Makes it more likely to land all those shots. Okay, P4 come around, but his gun facing the wrong direction. Oh, he's brought a flak arm track in, but I mean, they could easily just let the AT gun sit up here and kill this. Company playing really safe, but maybe to his team's detriment. Especially because the flak could be, you know, revealing itself by shooting at the planes. So AT guns could be in a reasonably safe position. Just two-tap it. Still get out alive, but alright. Been a couple little opportunities like that from Vodka Company where he's erred on the side of caution. Maybe let some opportunities pass him by. Got a heavy mortar now. Remember, these are nerfed. I haven't seen nearly as many of them in these tournaments as you do on auto match. Oops, see Daisy. Pushing the sandbags. Go just about there for 3 T-34-85s. That is going to be tough to stop. Meanwhile, T-34 going to work on the top side. Interesting smoke usage here. Oh, these penals are getting slaughtered. Elpern trying to put some S-mines in the retreat path. Oh, he lost his own squad doing it though. Carnage. Meanwhile, Andre loses his obers up the top side. Oh my goodness. A lot of wipes all of a sudden. Okay, interesting. Nicko going for another Zis. If you wanted more anti-tank, maybe just build an SU-85 instead. Andre's P4's in trouble. The T-34's looking to get the job done. They do. Going for more. The Command Panther even. Which the Axis tanks are quite weak here. Panther is marked. Chasing all the way in, and oh boy, this is bad news. Double packs for Elpern. They're in a compromised position. They're both going to go down. And that, you know, anti-infantry loiter making life difficult for the Axis units. Steal away both of these packs, it looks like. Could have killed them. Gonna steal them. He's gonna have 4 AT guns for Nicko. Elpern's locked into encirclement, by the way. He's got enough munitions for closed pocket. Just about a break supply line on top of that. Not quite yet, though. Maybe that's ace up their sleeve. We saw that in the previous tournament up against Sildor. And just about won the game for them. There is a cache down over here. I'm not too familiar with the cutoffs on this map. But I wonder if this will prevent the cutoff from working. Most of the repairs done on the Allied tanks and Axis tanks. Both of the allies have got vehicle crew repairs, which can help them out. Late retreat. Axis still got a big VP lead. It's just they did fall way behind on army after that last fight. And Elpern turned over both his packs. And did manage to take up though. He's got a Panther out himself. Gonna help reduce his bleed as well. Okay, 3 T-34s for Nicko. Grenadier's getting wiped though in the end. Grenadier's coming around the corner. No good indirect fire for the Axis right now. No Walking Stuka, no Werfer, but Elpern could go for the Werfer next. Be really careful though. A lot of AT guns around. Okay, Andre's popped up a flare. Back half track working on the edge.
Panther, ready to provide support.
And Andre's managed to squeeze out another Panther now. Problem is, Panthers can't really do much against these 6 AT guns in the position of the Allies. Can do well against the tanks though. I'm just surprised that the Allies haven't managed to convert this into more VP control. Okay, there's some more S-mines. Pack running right into it. Could actually decrew this one. The Grenadier. Yep. There's actually LMG on the ground over here. They could pick that up for Elpern. Oh, he's dying fast to these T-34s. Decrew at least. It's up on this Grenadier instead, alright. Big push from Nicko. Elpern dropping breakthrough here on his tanks. Getting lucky that P4 survived. Grenadier's trying to come in from the side. But he's just so badly outnumbered right now. Nicko is such a powerful straight ahead force. Backed up by triple packs. André coming in to cut an angle though, getting some side shots happening. It's enough to stop the advance of Nicko, but he's going to try to steal away the MG. There's a big Katyusha right on top of the Raketten and Obers. Obers are going to get away, looks like. So does the Raketten. Okay, here we go. Vodka Company making a push here. One of his T-34 is very low though. André could maybe get the kill. One more Panther shot. Oh, he misses again. They're getting really unlucky with his Panthers. T-34s are on the move. Elpern coming in for some cheeky shots from the side though. Okay, Nicko's got the loader up in the air. Nicko though might have been pushing it a little bit too far here. Vodka Company's got so much manpower in reserve though, even if he loses some stuff it doesn't really matter. Flak half track trying to take down these loader planes. Allied tanks are all really low, but they didn't die. That's the problem for the Axis. And now the Allies setting up the triple cap, locking down the map. Elpern's used some of his munitions. Did he upgrade some Grenadiers or something?
Can be ordered to break through enemy lines,
I didn't see him use break supply lines. Maybe he did use some Fausts, I think. That does put him further away from a close to the pocket activation now. Your breakthrough's not too bad if you don't need the fuel, which Elpern doesn't. Might as well just push it. Speed up your tanks a bit. Katyusha right on top of the Raketten again. Will it survive this time round? No, it does not. And it gets destroyed as well. Did dodge the grenades, but not quite enough for the kill. Elpern reclaims the bottom.
Marking and targeting of vehicles is now available.
LMG Grenadiers though, lasering things down. Yeah, he did upgrade one of these Grenadiers with LMG, I'm pretty sure. So he spent his munitions. T-34's coming in from the side. The packs aren't here, so Elpern can fight this. Here come the packs now. Oh, okay, there's only one pack, two Zis, so probably can't call them the packs anymore. Two on the top side, maybe looking to clear off any machine guns or anything that are up here. I'm going to slow the VP drain down a bit. It's a good idea just to like try draw some attention to another side of the map. Okay, no, he's going to go for a breakthrough move here, I think. But he hits a mine, he loses the 222. Oh no, he's going to go for the close the pockets. But he hit a stray mine. His plan is foiled. Oh, that sucks for Elpern. Oof, takes a hammering. Really careful about running into those AT gun walls. Mark on the Command Panther. They're going in here, the Allied tanks. Command Panther's in major trouble. Elpern's moving as well, though. We've got quite a lot of anti-tank here, the Axis, but this is just so many vehicles. Command Panther's gone. And all the tanks are surviving on like one hit at the moment. So they're still doing damage, and this is a major problem for the Axis. Unfortunate spread on damage for the Axis, and all these tanks are surviving of Nicko, can you believe it? I've been trying to laser beam down the AT gun wall, maybe do something about this. He's activated breakthrough again. Chain Faust, but it's not quite enough for the kill. P4 can't come in for the kill either. Oh, that's not looking good for the Axis after that last push. Probably GG after that. Nicko brings in a loiter just for good measure as well. Maybe can come up. I think they're going to steal the ISG. Kill off the pack maybe. Black half track died as well for André, so no more anti-air. I'm just going to look for an opportunity up here, but the machine gun's still here. He's not. It's going to come through the middle. Okay, Panther down the bottom. Takes a snare. Can the Axis get one back here? Yep. T-345 dead. They held on to the pack as well. I'm very surprised the Allies didn't kill this. Hopers, though, with no weapon upgrade, they're not terribly useful. No vet, no weapon. Struggling to damage the combat engineers even. Don't dodge forwards of the Katyusha, but he gets squad wiped. Oh, he does get squad wiped. I don't think André really needed to do that. Now, they've still got quite a few VPs to work with. Maybe if it was like sub 100, you could be going for those kind of caps, but I think when you're at around 200s, not worth risking a squad. Andre's building more obers. I'm surprised he's not building more Raketans, considering the main problem right now are the mass T-34s. Maybe his desired composition is just Yak Panthers and Obers. Problem is right now Axis is struggling for fuel control. That's meaning they can't reboot their vehicles. Oh no! Does get the snare off, but T-34s get the wipe in return. Bad trade for Elpern. dodging. I think it's an okay idea to go for the IR STGs now because there's so much light cover around. It's a pretty good call from Andre. Kills on the Katyusha, but I think it has got like 2 or 3 wipes in those kills, you know? Doesn't look that impressive on first glance, but okay. Vodka Company cutting a crazy angle with that T-34. Just giving one for free there. But Vodka Company, he doesn't care. He's got 2 in the queue and he's still got massive reserves. Jagdpanzer hitting Vet 2 there, but watch out, there's 5 AT guns. Blink and you'll miss it. Okay, rebuilding the sandbag wall. Gonna camp up the top side again. Oh, Penals with the LMG too, wow. This is not looking good right now. Nicko's pushing forwards. Try and blitz out of there. P4's dead. Elpern popping the breakthrough again. Looking to get something going here. He just got nothing going. That's what he's got. This is Mark, so Andre doesn't want to be in the scene. Not enough anti-tank right now for the Axis to stop this. T-34 train rolling on through here. Wipe after wipe. 1 T-34 down. It just doesn't even matter. Nicko can rebuild it. He's got plenty of reserves. Loses an Ober during all that chaos as well. I'm really wondering like how different this game would have been if Elpern's 222 hadn't hit a mine up here and maybe could have got the cutoff, got the memes happening from close the pocket. Could it have been the turnaround they needed? Just really good medium tank control from the Allies this game. You know, we've seen in all of these fights, they somehow come through, do a crazy amount of damage and don't lose their tanks. And that's exactly what you need. And the Axis composition just doesn't have indirect fire to deal with these stolen AT gun walls and stuff. So Panthers are trading okay, but they're not getting the kills. They can't chase because there's this wall. It's got the Werfer now, but so late. Gives another Jagdpanzer for Andre. Can't get the cap though. T-34 secure mode on the top side. Another loiter from Nicko. See back Elpern's packs. Okay, big Werfer. Got a lot of health damage, but barely any kills. Oh, T-34 lucky. Oh, no, not so lucky. Jagdpanzer does kill it. Gets out of there alive as well on the Jagdpanzer. Pyro's dead though for Elpern. He's breaking through here. Again, he's going in for more. But there's nothing more to go for. T-34 is way out the back.
The enemy has 100 points remaining.
Hoping to find something. Satchel. Got pushed into it, his own satchel. Gonna be disastrous and hilarious. Stormtroopers out the back, but no, there's a cache here, boy. Cache, cache, cache. No. close the pocket for Elpern. Not that he has the munitions to do it anyway. But maybe Nicko is wise to Elpern's tricks this time around. I'm not going to let it happen. Great for Shrek on the stormtroopers. Go for it again. This could be nasty, but
We have only 50 points remaining.
it's good. Not game winning though at this stage of the match. Oh, Panther just getting slammed. Wow. Didn't bounce anything there.
We have casualties.
And there we go. Elpern André throwing the towel. Yeah, it was pretty close early game. You know, Elpern had a really good game with that early 2-2-2. That was very, very impressive in this match. And honestly, it didn't go too well for the Allies with their double T70s. I think double T70s can be really strong on this map, but Axis handled them pretty well overall. And, you know, had about 150 VP lead. Looking pretty good for them. But in the late stages, things just weren't going right for the Allies. For the Axis, the Allies kept making those big medium tank pushes, doing a lot of damage. The T-34s were running hot with their main gun hits on infantry, getting loads of squad wipes. And yeah, a lot of team weapons on the side of the Allies, and the Axis not having any rocket artillery to take care of it until right at the end of the game when it's pretty much GG already. No close to pocket trickery to bail the Axis out of this one either. And the Allies end up taking it. Oh, it was a pretty close game. Looking really good for the Axis for the first like 20 or so minutes. You know, they had those fast medium tanks as well. But yeah, good job by Nicko and Vodka Company turning the game around. Look at the stats here. Game 2 of this series, we've got André with US Forces, who has tactical support, infantry, and urban assault. Elpern with Soviets, who has guard motor, mechanized support, and defensive. On the right, Vodka Company with Osir, fortified armor, lightning more, and spearhead. And finally, Nicko with Osir as well, immediately locked into Blitzkrieg.
Engineers standing by. Fresh conscripts have arrived.
So early second combat engineer for Elpern. Some wire up to make sandbags annoying. Speaking of sandbags, these ones getting interrupted by the conscripts. André rushing the fuel, getting some tank traps up on it.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
Try and wire them off now. Should be alright. Engineers do manage to squeeze around the side, but now they're under pressure from the grenadiers. Looks like they're crawling pretty fast there. I've been going for a big old flank, and Andre's trying to put down a fighting position in this corner.
One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire.
He's committing to it. Riflemen are coming back. Oh, so close. So close. Three seconds earlier, he would have completed it. Jumped inside, started launching rifle nades. Would have been good. Elpern come around to the blind side of the building, try to back away the conscripts.
The new grenadier squad is ready.
Misclick there from Vodka Company. I don't know if he intended to be doing that. Conscripts are coming around from the other side. Let's getting the heavy cover going.
Now installed a field hospital at headquarters.
Another conscript coming in, and it's a retreat for Vodka Company. So far, so good for Elpern on the tops. Looking pretty good in these engagements. Meanwhile, for Nicko, it's just pure green. He has no machine gun. It's a pretty big map, so it can be easier for your enemy to avoid the machine gun in the early stages. Maybe just advising you to go for main lines a bit more. Meanwhile, André looks like he's following one of his double officer builds. Only 2 riflemen into a fast lieutenant 50 cal. All for tactical support. And the heavy cover André planted earlier paying off here big time. Imagine not all of these models do have heavy cover though. These tank traps actually look like really clumped up on top of each other. Weird spacing. Here comes a 50 from the side. Nicko switched focus fire, but catches both of them with that suppression. Oh! Elpern loses a conscript on the top. Oh, that's bad news for him. Looks like he maybe got hit with a rifle nade and then polished off. Didn't really go at this range. Thompson mob's still alive.
You've got a captain hitting the field.
Grenadier did as well. Looks like it hit a mine up here. Maybe even 2 mines. Okay, tit for tat then. So, pretty strong start for the Allies. Good hold on the fuel points. Should be delaying those 222s from the Axis. Only by a little bit though. Nicko can start his one up now. He power builds a bunker in his base. There's a lot of models here that need healing. Looks like he's going to run out onto the field anyway though. Not want to concede so much territory control while he's waiting for that to upgrade. He's cutting an angle, gonna launch a nade. No, cancel it. The captain coming up though, and 1919 rifleman coming online as well. Vodka Company's got the top side now, guarded by a machine gun. Is he going to get blocked by this? Maybe not. 222's heading up that way. Elpern's gone for a quad though, quad rush, hitting the field at roughly the same time as 222. That's a really fast one, really illustrates how good the Allied fuel control's been in the first 6 minutes of this game. Big old burst there. He doesn't want to get Fausted by the Grenadier, who does have the fast range bulletin. But one of the changes in this mod, they did decrease the range on that. Snare. No second snare from André though. 222 still pretty healthy after all this. Did pop the AP ammo on the 50, but I don't think they got much of a chance to shoot. They're still soldiering forwards with his army. Bazooka just popped, but got forced to retreat, not able to contribute for the 222 kill. Still a very good fight for André, forcing all of Nicko's troops away. And it's going to be a quad from André as well.
A capture point is under attack.
I mean, if you can hit a quad at the same time your opponent's hitting their T-70, it's very, very powerful. That's exactly what we saw from Elpern. Now going for some guards as well.
Supply sector under attack.
The quads are more vulnerable to the anti-tank guns, though, dying in 2 shots instead of 3, so we'll see if the Axis can do something with these double packs they've just produced. Lock up the sandbags first. Sandbags here backfiring. Quad trying to find a safe angle to shoot from, but I don't think he's nullifying the cover there. This could be a squad mic. Quad actually still got a wee while to upgrade yet, and Andre's not chasing. Oh, probably should have been a squad wipe there. Andre's let the opportunity go. Sight blocker here, preventing shots onto the quad.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Back missing. They're missing again. I think that might have been an attack round on the second try. Squad has taken 1 hit though. Solid rifle nade on the 50 cal. Andre's hanging in there though. Packer's creeping up on him. He's got the ambo forward, so he doesn't want to retreat here. He's trying to hold this position. 222's pushing in, but there's a bazooka here. 50 cal hasn't been reinforced yet. Ambo out of there. Got to be really careful bringing this quad back in. But it's enough. Nicko getting forced away. Unusual building, this one.
We have a fresh grenadier
Don't see it
squad.
on many maps. Is it on Leon Forest, maybe? I recall on any others. Guards do not have DPs yet.
Now throw Molotovs.
Didn't look like it. The double 222s combining up. Nicko has gone for a machine gun now. 4 greens. Both the Aussie players. Pretty similar builds. The Vodka company, I think you have to rebuild one of his, right? Get to 4. Look at this map control right now for the Allies. Absolutely dominant.
The bunker has been converted.
Right from the start of the match, they've been dominating the map control. So looks like the Elpern André team getting off to strong starts, but can they continue? Or will they let slip away like in the previous game? 2 machine guns right here, by the way. But this is not where the resources are. The resources are out on the edge. They want to hit their medium tanks at reasonable timing. They're going to have to fan out.
Pack here. Grenadiers reporting.
We will tell our grandchildren of this day.
Sniffing for mines.
Crew ready.
Don't slack off out here. I'd like to see a naked woman again, right?
Ooh, lucky break there for Vodka Company. Just missed that shot. Would have been the kill. Angle here for Andre's quad. Just finding opportunities to do damage and not get killed by your enemy's pack. That's the game for these quads right now. Another good mine there from Elpern on the top side. There goes sandbags though. Not going to last long with that machine gun in front of him. Loses combat engineers as well. They're hanging around with that flamer for a long time. Does end up falling. The LMG green is behind this heavy cover wall. Tough to crack, but Andre's going to bring in his loiter. I mean, his strafe rather. Didn't get a pin off, so the Axis do a decent job of dodging.
The squad of pioneers has arrived.
But still, they are suppressed, getting overrun. Good use of that strafe by Andre.
Did you need something?
Coming up here with the sweepers now.
Enemy forces
Sweepers?
capturing
Hello,
supply
sweep,
sector.
sweep. Attack ground, no. Oh! First light vehicle dead, and it's Nicko's scout car. Andre getting the job done with his M1. And there's a T-34 85 already for Elpern. An 85 pre-14 minutes, that is really bad news for the Axis. Already seen Nicko pick up his second AT gun, and it's the same story from Vodka Company now. They know what's coming, and they are trying to prepare for it. Oh! Andre's AT gun again? Combining it with the bazooka, I think? Wow. So we got one kill attributed to it. Elpern's going in, but he's running straight into the double packs. Takes the engine damage on his way through. It's a barrage on one of them, though, gets it weak. And Elpern's just going hard. Gets the D-crew.
Lost a pack gun.
This Vodka Company's okay, he's bringing his packs along. Nicko, rather. Speaking of, here come the packs now. Maybe having some vision trouble. The quad is dead. T-3485 is still alive. Elpern stealing the pack. Getting Rifle Natives still alive. Got the Sherman in here now for Andre as well. There's a devastating blow though. One team weapon down. What about the second one? Elpern could have stolen it, but he's staying in here with his conscripts. Trying to decrew another pack. He is in a really dangerous spot. Sherman's upgrade with the 50s on high explosive. He's really chasing after this pack. Elpern's going all the way in. And Andre's got the recon plane up, providing some big intel. Going for some attack rounds, but he's got to be careful. Going to take double Fausts. Pack's just waiting around the corner here. Oh, big HE shot. He's smoking them too. That works out well for Andre. A little bit more confidence from Nicko with the packs. Probably wouldn't have got the kill, but at least would have got like 2 shots on the Sherman. And now the packs are going down anyway.
Destroyed an anti-tank gun.
Elpern going to Vet 1 firing positions on the guards.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Kill this off as well. Elpern's already got 2 AT guns. He's decided, I don't need 4 like we saw in the last game. 2 will be enough for me, thanks.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our
Suppression
lines.
off just before they got around the side. Oh, quad on the retreat, that's dead.
We have lost the squad.
Another AT gun for Nicko.
Under fire. Point taken. Set up for action. Ready. Go ahead.
Building provides some long range vision here. Quick reactions from Andre. Okay, tier 3 up for Vodka Company. And he's, you know, only 10 fuel away from a tank, but 10 fuel is about a whole minute, so it's still quite a long time. Like, starting a P4 at 18 and a half minutes, that is not good.
The enemy is gaining
Elpern
the foothold.
already got a Katyusha to back up his T-34.
Tanks now have
Understandable, you know, he's up against double AT guns.
Vehicles can now be hulled down into a defensive
Play
posture.
the safe
Panzer IV command tanks
option.
can now be deployed.
Chip away at them. with the rockets instead of going for big all-in dives like we already saw him do once. Good angle for the quad here, away from the pack. Getting some suppression in. Nicko trying his best here, but André's making some nice moves. Just seems quite hard for the Axis to spread out. I think they kind of need to go for like mid and top or mid and bottom. Trying to play on so far apart means that their double packs can't support each other, can't like rotate in from engagement to engagement. And that's exactly what they need. They need the double packs from both players to combine up and get some vehicle kills to make a comeback. Oh, well, that was a big HE shot. Shooting. Score right, here comes the Katyusha. Both packs dead to the Katyusha. Oh my goodness. Disaster for Vodka Company. It's coming up here to kill them as well. He's bringing his AT guns. P4 is hitting the field now, but it's too late. The Axis just throwing the towel. They're too far behind. Fair enough. I mean, army size-wise, they are, you know, about half what the Allies have. It wasn't looking good. So yeah, a domination, I think, from start to finish here for André and Elpern. Just like better control of the fuel, good skirmishes, good engagements for them in the early stages. Elpern just like playing well around this building. André rushing down here, getting this heavy cover, working well against Nicko. Rolling that into some fast light vehicles, continuing the map domination, and rolling that into some fast medium tanks, continuing that domination. Nicko and Vodka Company not really getting an opportunity to come back. Didn't get any like lucky vehicle kills or anything like that. And I suppose if you're going for 4 grenadiers like every match, there's a lot of munitions to be tying up in LMG upgrades. Maybe there are less opportunities to plant mines. Like cheeky tellers assisting in vehicle kills. So yes, 1-1 in the series. With that, in case you guys care about the stats. Game 3 of this series, and we're on outskirts now. Elpern with Soviets, advanced warfare, mechanized support, and defensive. André with US forces, armor, infantry, and urban assault. On the Axis side, Vodka Company with Alcea, Jaeger armor, Lightning War, and Spearhead. And finally, Nicko has switched over to OKW now. Got Grand Offensive, Spec Ops, and Breakthrough. Now this is just the round robin portion of the tournament. So I think this winner of this just determines seeding, like nobody's getting knocked out or anything based off this. To my knowledge, at least. So the early wire-offs on these crucial doors on Elst, you know, you see that all the time. Did see urban assault on this map previously from André, and the grenade launcher in this building was very popular, but he's on the other side of the map this time round. So maybe not going to go for it. Big old stalemate on the top side of the map. Not much happening there. A lot of camping behind cover, but things are heating up down the bottom. Elpern trying to pick away. Loses control of the fuel. Didn't get enough of a wire off. Plenty of heavy cover there still for Nicko. André cutting an angle now himself. André's starts are usually a bit slower though, because So we've got 2 riflemen, so you have 3 until his first officer comes online. He's not up to as much. So he's coming over to assist Elpern. On his side of the map, brought a couple of squads along.
Grenadier are on the line.
While we're occupying what Vodka Company can do. Could be an okay engagement for the riflemen, but oh, bad model drops. A little bit unlucky there for Andre. Either way, better start for the Axis this time round. Had a pretty good lockdown on this top fuel. Rest and decap this for an extended period of time. It's only just been connected now. So looking good at the moment for the Axis team.
We have been granted access to superior arms and soldiers.
Flamethrower getting forced away there. Elpern did retreat a 4 model conscripts from over here not too long ago, which is leaving himself a little bit under strength down this side now.
We are losing a sector. It's ready to use.
Okay, 222s on the horizon for Vodka Company. Looks like he has gone for a no machine gun start himself this time around. Bad position to be throwing that incendiary device there from Andre. Did he snip the wire off? No, he didn't snip the wire off. Should have thrown it on this door. Sitting up with the 50, doesn't quite get a chance to shoot. Rifle nade close quarters, dodged though very well by Andre.
Capture point is under attack.
Okay. Tick up for Elpern. It's got to be the quad again. Seen a lot of quads from him. Haven't seen many T-70s.
On your feet, ladies.
Our supply line's cut. Germans are making a push.
Ready for deployment. Grenadier under attack.
Nicko got a lot of Volks grenadiers. Didn't go for a Kubel. And here comes the 222. Pretty quick one overall. Got a pack for that as backup as well already. Ooh, just got the decap off. And that's something you don't see too often. G43 Grenadiers from Vodka Company. Cheeky flamethrower action here from Elpern. Doesn't look like it's getting very clean hits though. That was a little bit better, I think. Uh-oh. Nice move there from Nicko, getting around behind the machine gun. Got about halfway upgraded. Here comes the pack though.
The enemy is taking our territory.
A few blockers in the way, preventing the attack grounds. But it's good. Swung back in favor of the Allies. Good map control by them. They seem to be working as a team quite well.
Ready to execute.
Got the flak half track coming in from Nicko. Kind of like on the later side a little bit for flak, because he went for the 1 extra squad of Folks. If you go for 4 Folks, see if 3 is going to come in later. Just how the manpower timings work out. Tree line blocks the attack round. Very tense moments there for Elpern. He's got the Zis rolling up himself now. STG's online from Nicko. Pretty good dodge on the Molotov. With the flamethrower coming out of the building here, looking to get involved. STG's doing very well. He's running and gunning. He's not going to get a squad wipe. Thought he might turn around for this squad, but it's already running away now. Elpern getting out of there. Can't do much until his this is up. In the front line. Oh boy, Captain.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
And harass on the fuel. Got the sweeper up as well, checking for any mines. Back half track. Elpern doesn't know which way to go with this. This here it comes, but he's going to try go for a direct shot. And he misses too. Nicko getting out of there unscathed. Tries to go for an attack round even. Roughneck was cooling down. Couldn't launch one there on the 50 cal, otherwise probably would have. Oh, smoke's out of there just in case. Hoping for the lucky attack round, doesn't happen. Okay, still does go with urban assault. No grenade launcher though this time round.
I got orders coming. Grenadiers ready.
222 coming around the corner. Didn't dodge that grenade very effectively, Andre, but he's staying in there thanks to the suppression. He lit up that grenadier. Wow. Is that the damage bonus from being Vet 2? Well, not damage bonus, but DPS bonus. That grenadier dropped so quickly. The fact they dropped so quickly while being suppressed makes me think point blank probably does work. Suppress units in COH2 as well. I didn't ever bother testing that, but can look like it there. Oh! The bazooka took enough damage from small arms. 222's dead. Wow. Big moments here on Andre's side of the map. Vodka Company taking two big losses back to back. Okay, got radio silence active now. A bit of a speed buff on these squads, causing havoc for these TAC map users. Black half track hasn't actually been that impactful so far. A couple of little suppressions here or there. Oh, this is a problem though. Nicko finds the AT gun back here. I'm going to bring the quad in. But again, that's like good teamwork from the allies. Tries to steal that. Just going to get the Faust off. Doesn't happen. The Lieutenant's got a bar as well as the bazooka, so he is actually doing some big damage. And Elpern's going for a chase down. Just didn't hit anything there though. A bit unlucky for Elpern. Could have been a squad wipe. Bit RNG. He's gone for double AT guns already, by the way. Very, very early double ATs for Elpern. Still hasn't selected his commander as well. And ordinarily, this is maybe where you'd see him go for like mechanized support. Drop in some guards instead of the second AT, but
120mm mortars are now available.
okay, it goes for defensive.
We can now deploy M42
Or he has a Maxim.
Engineers can now place tank traps.
Maybe also just illustrating how little lead Elpern suffered so far. 24 for 16 when you're playing conscripts as Soviets. It's got to be like a world record. It's a little bit dicey.
We are losing territory.
Crawl back into the building there, but keeps getting blasted. Okay, here we go, double Raketens. And Elpern doesn't get away this time. Quad is dead.
You have a target? Okay, fire away. Ready to
And it's kind of one of the benefits of those Raketens as well. You can afford to be a little bit more aggressive with them since they can retreat. Look for those aggressive
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
push-ups with the double ATs and hoping to one-tap your opponent's light vehicle like that and then get out safely thanks to the retreat function. They're designed to do that, it's their advantage. This barrage looks like it was keeping things safe over here. Sherman in the field for André. Upgrading that with the dozer blade. Oh no, Vodka Company. What was he doing with his AT gun this far forwards? Captain uses on me. Rifleman trying to sprint in there, maybe get a grenade on. There it goes. And then you got the cover to cover bonus after the on me. MG gets out of there, but the pack is still up for grabs down here. A lot of kittens from Nicko coming up to save the day. Dozer Blade does make the Sherman slower though. It's not all good news for André. It does mean that he's not at risk of losing the Sherman right here. If those AT guns got some more hits off, extra bit of health makes such a big difference. And he's going to steal the AT gun as well. Double ATs now for André. Looking really good for the allied team. They've even managed to afford a Muni cache from Elpern. Looking to leverage that anti-tank overwatch later in the game. T-34 76. Quite late though, like what the fuel income's been so far. But it's not a big problem for the allies because they are in control. Oh, well, right as I say that, Lieutenant dies. Back off track. Lucky to survive, though. One of the AT hits missing. He's got his AT guns really far up here. I don't think they've revealed the Shreya yet, otherwise he might be attack grounding it already. Look how far forwards Elpern is. Making life difficult for Nicko. Sherman's popped off its phosphorus shell there as it backs away. Heavily wounded. Oh, T-34 doing some crush maneuvering. Some double retreats. Because AT guns are over here in no man's land. Rotating now, where they get spotted by the re-echelon as they switch across, means Elpern able to rotate over to somewhere nice and safe. Double AT's pushing up here, but Flak's out of there nice and early. Katyusha now for Elpern. André's just in the brawls right now. fighting hard. He's managed to push out some Rangers, and he's gone for Thompsons on them as well. Oh, bazooka on the Pyos. That's the problem on the rear armor. The moment the Allies are just giving the Axis anti-tank guns the run around, though. Doesn't feel like Nicko's Raketans are in the right place at the right time at the moment. Pyro squad's chasing this Sherman around, trying to leverage that stolen bazooka. Make a miracle happen here. Okay, there it is. Double Raketans. If gets away alive, here comes the Katyusha on the counterattack. Another monster Katyusha. One Raket decrewed straight away. Andre's captain dead though. Sherman's coming in. Oh, what was that? How did that land? I'm stunned. Very, very surprised that Sherman shell landed there. Kind of looked like it was maybe almost like max range. I don't think there was much of a chance of it, but it does connect. Getting still up for grabs over here, but no Axis squads nearby right now. Doesn't look like Elpern rushing up to kill this though. His double ATs are quite far back. Maybe notice he got the decrew on one of them.
Command has authorized the use of radio silence.
I think AT gun still got the Thompson model from Captain crewing it, I guess. They're just out of range of the Sherman though. Not for long. Just barrage onto the double Raketans. Didn't retreat with them though. There they go now. 100 points left for the Axis already. Been suffering under a triple cap for a very long time now. Coming up here with the sweepers, sees all the mines, but doesn't have the firepower to do anything. P4 got off to a bad start as well for Nicko. Out for repairs already. Brumbier for Vodka Company. He's been stalling for this all game long.
We must stiffen our resolve. We are down to 75
But is it too little too late? They need this Brumbier to come out and have an immediate impact.
You guys, listen to me if you want to live.
Zooming around the field.
The situation is becoming critical. We have only 50 points remaining. Ready to kill.
Great assault here, no dodge from Elpern. T-gun's still alive though. Merges into it. Okay, here it comes. Axis trying to make it happen here. There are 32 points left. Some neutralizers off. Still draining though. Just barrage into the middle. HE Sherman as well. The green blob's in some trouble. Where are the double Raketans of Nicko? Oh, they're down the bottom. So they did force away a T-34, but they're not able to assist in the middle with the Brumbier. And some big hits. Smoke out again. 35 points, but the conscripts are going for the bottom. Here comes the Katyusha now into the middle. Fire wipes. Pack's in major trouble as well. There it goes. The pack's gone.
We have lost a pack gun.
So just going to the bottom again. Where are those doubles this? Nowhere to be seen. Okay. A lot of decrewed Axis team weapons. The Allies are backing up. Some smoke out to try and save the day here. Smoke working pretty well for the Axis, but just at such a massive deficit right now. We managed to get the decrew on the AT gun though with a bundle grenade. Pack in here though, jamming the decap. And there goes the Brumbeer. Doesn't get any bounce luck. Oh, there's the Calliope. Nearly wipes 2 Grenadiers. Vodka Company lucky to get away with everything. Oh, spoke too soon.
We have lost a squad.
So Elpern and André take the series 2-1. Looking pretty strong for the Axis in the early game. You know, they had much better engagements, better fuel control. But we're able to convert. I think Nicko, you know, the flak half track came in a little bit on the late side, which, you know, happens with his build, but then it just didn't have that much of an impact early on. Didn't seem to do that much. Pressed a couple of squads, but didn't really, like, you know, inflict a lot of manpower bleed or damage or big damage on Elpern's quad or anything like that. And then Nicko's Raketans, yeah, felt like they could have been a little bit better positioned in some cases. You know, sent those double Raketans up here to assist, and then they just kind of sat here for like 2 minutes. He needed to like preemptively rotate them to somewhere else, ready for the next Allied attack. Not just leave them and then react once the Allied vehicle showed up on the other side of the map. Little things make a big difference. But yeah, well played by Elpern and André. Pulling this one back. Well, it wasn't too bad for them at any stage, really. Just, yeah, some good engagements. Good infantry play. And they did yeah, good job. Right from when Vodka Company lost that 2-2-2, you know, that helped. Yeah. That felt like when the game started to go in favor of the Allies. G43s on the Grenadiers as well. I'm not sure about that. Not sure about the G43s. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like again, recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.